Our next guest expects AMD to boost its AI revenue outlook for the full year, but cautious that buy-side sales estimates for its AI accelerators are too high for the next year. So joining us with that story is Christopher Rolland, semiconductor analyst over at Susquehanna Financial Group, covers the industry in depth. Christopher, let's talk about whether or not this AMD catch-up trade is something that could have legs, and what does Lisa Su need to tell investors today to make it happen?
Yeah, investors need to get comfort around double-digit MI300 billions of sales. And if she can paint that picture, I think that catch-up trade, at least that margin, will start to narrow between the two. But Nvidia is leaps and bounds above AMD on this AI story.
Okay, if they're leaps and bounds above them, that means there has to be a technological leap forward in order for AMD hardware, its processors, to then be competitive with the likes of Nvidia. It has to be the case, or this becomes a one-horse race. What does AMD have to do?
Yeah, so believe it or not, on the actual processors themselves, the MI300 and next gen 325 are absolutely incredible. They're really, really solid pieces of hardware. The problem is that AMD does not have software in the same respects that NVIDIA has CUDA, which is the de facto standard that people are doing processing AI on today. Additionally, AMD does not have a systems approach just yet. They bought ZT Systems in hopes of closing that gap, but they're still far away. So on hardware, they're coming close to matching, actually at a price discount, but missing on software and systems.
Christopher, I have a question that dates me, because I can remember back when Intel was AMD's major competitor back in the 90s, and they got so far ahead that the question wasn't whether AMD had just as good technology. The question was, why would these companies that invested billions in this Intel, or in this case, Nvidia's chip, why would they ever switch? Because even if it was just as good, even if it was a little cheaper, so isn't AMD really fighting an uphill battle, even if they have as good technology?
Yeah, the difference here is not, let's say, 20% in a PC CPU or even 50% in a server CPU. This is almost an order of magnitude difference between the two processors, an MI300 and, let's say, latest Blackwell from NVIDIA. That gap will likely close over time. It will take some time, and the key here is really software. AMD has to get a lot better with their software.
Okay. Christopher Rolland covers the chip sector. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon, sir.